Hey folks, Joshua here, back with some more Balatro. Yesterday we tried to beat the Nebula deck and failed. We came pretty close on our second attempt, but we got to get back in here and go again. So let's dive in. I did some thinking about this. So we get the telescope voucher for free. Celestial packs always contain the planet card for your most played poker hand. We also get -1 size on our holding area. So yesterday I was trying to start from the deck like options, the benefit and the detriment, to try to determine my strategy ahead of time to build a single hand strategy. I think that was probably my mistake. I think that's possible, but for this attempt I'm just going to play a normal run and try and build the best run I can, and consider the benefit, the telescope, like a minor benefit that I can take advantage of if it comes up, but not try to build directly towards it. The lesser amount of holding area here is kind of hard to deal with. But I'm gonna, like I said, I'm just gonna try and do the best run I can from what the game gives me, rather than trying to build a single hand strategy. So our blinds here, rerolls in the next shop start at 0. That's not worth it. We have no money, so rerolling is worthless. The big blind here means that the next base edition shop joker is free and becomes foil. That's not bad, but I think this early in the run we're not going to skip that, so we're going to be playing both of these blinds. All right, let's see what we can do here. Right off the bat, we have a very nice 2 pair. And what do we have now? So we've got a pair of 8s and a pair of 3s. With 4 hands, we can probably get to 300. What did we play? We played kings and 9s. So I could try to get a higher value. I think it's better to just take the points. And then, okay, we've got a pair of 10s. 8, 7, 6, 4. 8's useless. 7, 6, and 4 are fine. We can discard this and hope we get one of these to make a 2 pair. There we go. Queens and 10s. So right off the bat, if we do get a celestial pack, it'll have 2 pair in it. But I'm not sure we want to worry about that just yet. Okay, director's cut. Reroll boss blind 1 time per ante. Yeah, okay, here's what I didn't understand about this. Each ante, I can reroll once. This would be nice to have in case our, like, high-end antes are rough. But I don't think now's the time to invest in this. We only have $8, so we can't buy it anyway. I don't know that I want to save for it. I do like the idea of this. Paul has told me several times that after this is destroyed, there's another Joker that can show up. 1 and 6 isn't too bad, so I'll get several rounds of use out of this, or several hands of use out of this, unless I'm really unlucky. And 15 mult is a good starter. This at least gets us past the next couple of rounds, probably. $5 is a fair investment. I don't need to be investing in Earth just yet. I could go into the Buffoon pack. It's a cheaper Joker, and I have a choice of 2. But I am curious about this. So, all right, let's buy this and move on. Okay, 1 in 6 chance this card is destroyed at the end of the round. So I can play as many hands as I want. It's the round where I roll to see if this gets destroyed. What have we got? Ace, Queen, 10, 9, 7... So King Jack gets me a decent straight, or 8. An 8 gets me a decent straight. I have 2 pair. I do have plus 15 mult. So just playing the pair, it's going to be 17 times 24. I think that's enough on its own. Not quite. All right. But like an ace high should probably do the rest for me. I can afford to burn a discard here to... There we go, pair of 2s. Okay. Now, what do we have here? Some Celestial packs. So I've already got 2 pair at 3. If I bought both of these for my $8, I could get 2 pair up 2 levels pretty early. That plus this would be a strong combo. But I'd be not locked in, but I'd be sort of going into the 2 pair idea. What else do we have here? Earn $5 for each discarded 6 rank changes every round. This Joker gains +1 mult per consecutive hand played without scoring a face card. So picking this up early is pretty strong. It's a good amount of mult. I could get this to like 30 mult by the end of the game. But mult isn't that hard to come by, right? Picking this up early is good. This is a different strategy. This is a strategy I haven't really pursued, which is get money as early as possible. Get rich, right? I could buy this and try to work with it. Like this gives me enough power to get through the first couple of antes as long as it doesn't shatter at the end of a round. This would let me build money, which would let me build the rest of my deck much more quickly. I could get some value out of these because they're both guaranteed. I could decide on the 2 pair strategy here if I wanted to, which I think is reasonable, but it costs a lot of money. It costs 8 of my $9, right? And then I'm back in that loop of not having money for a while. I think this is powerful too. I think this is interesting. I haven't played this. I haven't ever bought it because it's not discovered. I think I like the idea of trying to get rich early and just relying on Gros Michel here to power me through the first couple of antes. So let's buy whatever this is called. Mail-in rebate. Okay. Let's try to take advantage of this and get a bunch of money early and use that to build our winning deck. Okay, so we have the manacle here, -1 hand size, which means the number of cards we have to pick from. We're going to be trying to do some discards and trying to beat the blind. Okay, let's see what we get. So I want to discard my 6. I have 2 pair here. The 3 is kind of worthless, so if I'm going to use a discard anyway, might as well get rid of the 3 and hope for 2 pair. Okay, didn't get it. So do I play 2 pair? Or do I play pair? So this is 28 times 17, 280, plus like another 200 is 580. That gets me pretty close. I think this is worth playing here. And I'll discard this 3 and this 7 as well. Okay. So ace, king, queen, jack, 10 is a straight. That wins me the blind. I might as well use my last 2 discards. Let me just double check. Straight. Yeah. Okay. That's going to be fine. So let me use my last discards to try and get money here. Maybe we get luck out and get another 6. We did not. Okay. So I can throw these away. Ace, king, queen, jack, 10. I keep the straight. But then even if I do this and get a 6, I won't be able to discard it, so there's no point. Straight, 30 times 4 plus 15. Now we might lose our Gros Michel here, which would be the worst possible luck, but maybe it survives. Let's see. Safe. Very nice. Okay, so the first ante is defeated, and we got a little bit of a something going on here. So we're going to be trying to earn as much money with mail-in rebate as possible to build a powerful deck early based on having money. I like that idea. Let's see what our options are here in the shop. So we have the Observatory. Planet cards in your consumable area give 1.5x mult for their specified poker hand. Unfortunately, this run with the Nebula deck doesn't really work with this card because we only have a size 1 consumable. We do have a bunch of Celestial packs here. What's this Joker do? X3 mult if all cards held in hand are spades or clubs. That's hard to deal with this early, and we haven't really gone down a flush strategy yet. I don't know about that. These cards kind of work together, actually. I could start opening Celestial packs to leveling things up, but Again, we don't have a solid build for a single hand right now. We have a get through the current ante card, and we have a make money card. So I don't know that going in here makes sense yet. We're not chasing flushes right now. I haven't got a way to pursue that very well. So I think we just skip all of this. That's going to give us another $5 from our investment, our interest, plus whatever we can get from mail-in rebate and beating the next blind. What do we have going on for skips? Upgrade 4 of a kind. $1 per hand played this run. Neither of these are great, so we'll be playing both blinds. And all face cards are drawn face down. Okay. So we're going to need to either gamble on playing face down cards and not knowing what they are, or we're going to need to score with number cards and aces when we get to this blind, the mark. Okay. I think we save our money and go into the next blind here. All right, so ace, king, queen, jack, 10. That's a nice straight. What are we discarding here? It's still sixes. This pair is nice to hold on to. Let me discard that. All right, let's play our straight. It might be enough to beat the round. Yeah, it is. So at least we got our $5. I probably should have chased another 6 to discard, but whatever. All right, now we're starting to earn some money. This is good news. Okay. What do we have here? Earn $4 at the end of every round. Retrigger each played 2, 3, 4, or 5. Okay. That's not terrible given the mark here. We might need to play some of these. Now, we don't have any enhancements, but a few extra chips isn't nothing. It's only $6. I don't think, given that I already have a money-making card. Oh no, we lost. We lost our Joker. Oh man, that went away really fast. What did I get? 1 round? And then it died? I had the worst RNG luck. Okay. So surviving this next hand is going to be rough. We need 1,200? Yikes. Okay, given that, I guess I need to invest here, probably in this Celestial pack, and I probably need to buy this Joker. I don't need the money, I need score right now. Like right away, I need score. Let's see what we can get. 2 pair has done well for us. What else do we have? Straights. I've done some of those. All right, so pair, 2 pair, and straight. I'd like all of those, but I only get 2. If I can swing, I'm more likely to, well, yeah, to beat this blind, I think I need to go 2 pair and straight here, or 2 pair and pair. Straight's less likely than these two, and I need as many chips as I can get, so I guess I'll go 2 pair and pair. And then I still have some money. I could get an enhanced card here that might help me win. Let's see what we get. All right, so we're discarding 9s, it looks like. This is a lucky card, not really worth relying on, but getting a free tarot card could be good. This is a money card. This is a money card. I guess we're taking the free tarot card. And planet cards in your consumable area give mult. I don't have a planet card, so I think, all right, let's see if we can beat this blind. All right, so we want to discard 9s for money. 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s are doubled or retriggered. If we can fish a queen, we have a straight there. And I have nothing else to work on. I guess the 5 is sort of worth hanging on to because it's going to be worth 10 points. But the 8, the 6, and the 2 could go. All right, let's discard these. We got 2 pair, and these are worth, this is like 4 10s, right? All right, let's play that. 240, not enough. Not by a long shot. I might, yeah, this might be the end of the run already. I don't have, I don't have enough. Ace, king, queen, jack. I probably need the straight to get enough. What do I have? I have 2 pair and pair I put some points into. 2 pair could get me something. 40 times 3, and a straight is 30 times 4. Well, I need at least 2 pairs, so let me get rid of these. See if we can pull something else. There we go. Aces and queens. How's that gonna do? Yeah, I think this is over. Unless this tarot gives me something incredible. What did I get? Oh, mult cards. That's what I needed. Perfect. Wow, that was lucky. All right, 2 pair with 8 mult. That should be enough. There we go. That was lucky. That was a super lucky tarot. All right. Hey, Paul, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you again. All right. So this is not that good. This is my money-making strategy, which is working, but I need score. I need score really badly. First played face card gives X2 mult when scored. Adds the number of times poker hand has been played this run to mult. Okay, it might be time to buy into the 2 pair strategy with this card. And I could use this as well. Face cards are drawn face down, so this card won't help me with the next... with the boss blind, but it could help me in the long term. I think I've got no scoring right now except for this crappy hack card. So I can get some mult from this. I could get a teeny tiny bit of mult from this. Although it'll be hard to do in the next round. I don't think this is worth $5 to me. I can get a 2 pair card out of this. And I can get a tarot card to use. All right, I think I gotta invest here. We're gonna buy Supernova. We're gonna buy a Celestial pack and grab ourselves... Is it Uranus's 2 pair? And then we're gonna invest in this Arcana pack as well. All right, what do we have? A gold card is not helpful to me. Hearts is not super helpful. A wild card is not super helpful either. Boy, that's a rough draw. I mean, I guess... I need 2 pairs, so none of this really helps me. These cards are both useful in a, I don't have any pairs, but I have a straight or a flush. Or no, it's gonna be flush only. I guess a wild card is more useful than anything else. None of this is great. Okay, I guess we'll make this ace into a wild ace. This doesn't help me. This doesn't really help me. Yeah, this is rough. If we survive this blind and I can get a decent mult or chip joker, that would be great. But it seems like at this point we have to buy into 2 pairs our strategy. Okay, all these face cards are down. Discarding a 6 gets me money. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, I could discard these for $10 and a tarot card, but I do need 2 pair. With hack, the 4 is worth 8, the 5 is worth 10. I don't know what these are, so I think I discard these 3, and we wait on this until we see what else we get. Okay, we picked up another 6. So we have a 2 pair, the 6s and the 4s. So I think I do want to get my $5 and I want to get my tarot card. We're going to play 6s and 4s. These are basically 6s and 8s. I can keep the 5 because it's worth 10. 5s, I have 3. Yeah. Let's do this. There's my tarot card. All right, well, since I can't see what this is, I might as well hold it in hand as a gold card. Let's play our 6s and 5s. It's good that I have 4s. Okay, that was decent. And there's the other 2 pair I need to win. Okay, lucky. Okay, all right, survived. Doing well on money thanks to mail-in rebate. So hack is trash. I need to replace this with something better right away. Joker works with the strategy we're going to pursue, which is the 2 pair strategy. What is this? That's probably worth buying. Face cards give 30 chips when scored. That can work with 2 pair. It's not great, but it's something. I don't need Pluto, and I need to go into this Celestial pack. So I can afford $18 here. Let's do that. What is our new card here? Random planet cards don't really help me. This is $3 for a very small chance of getting another Uranus, so I don't think I buy that. We want this, and we want to open this and get the Uranus. Okay, so you're a money. Your chips on face cards, you're a little bit of extra money on some of these other cards. If I could find enhancements for 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s, that'd be good. Like bonus chips would be good for those. I should keep that in mind. That's not useless if I can enhance those cards. And then this is going to tie into our 2 pair strategy. So 2, 3, 4, 5, it might be worth going in here. Like this. This is great. Okay, so now this is a very valuable card because this will get played twice, which means 70 chips for playing this card from hack. We also have... Okay, it's a steel card, so I get 1.5 malt while in hand. I'd have to play this to get the 50 chips. I think this is the better card for me right now with hack. If I get a lot of these enhanced cards, then this becomes more valuable. Nuxvub, welcome to the channel. Yes, I'm enjoying the game very much. It's very interesting, very engaging. My first couple of streams, I had, I think, 3 winning runs in a row, and then this Nebula deck came out of nowhere and kicked my ass. I'm having trouble with it, but we're going to see if we can beat it today. All right, let's look at our skips. A free uncommon Joker, not bad, but I have kind of a money strategy, so I don't need free things, and uncommon is not bad, but I don't think this is worth the skipping the shop. I don't need money either. And then the water over here, we're going to start with 0 discards. Okay, that's a little rough, given the strategy we're pursuing. That could be hard to deal with. 4,000 with 0 discards, that could be rough. We'll just have to see. You believe in me? Thank you. All right, let's play the blinds and see what we can make happen here. What is my discard? Discarded kings get me $5. All right, so I've got 2 pair right off the bat. No face cards, no 2s, 3s, 4s, or 5s. We'll get some malt out of Supernova for playing 2 pair, which is already leveled up to 4. What are we at here? 8 plays, so we get 8 malt from this card. So we're looking at 13 times... what? Something like 120? So... 1,500-ish? That's worth playing. All right, this 2 pair wins me the game. So let me take my free tarot card, see what we can do with that. Picked up a Justice. 2x malt. 1 in 4 chance to destroy the card. What do I want to put that on? I mean, I've got a standard deck right now. I have an extra 6 and 5 somehow. Where did that come from? Oh, from the card packs I opened. I have the hack card for 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s, but I'd probably save those for putting enhancements on 5s and 4s just to eke out the extra points, so I can get rid of 2s and 3s. So I can put this on here. I have to play it to destroy it. But if I end up with a pair of 2s, at least it's not the end of the world with that glass card. I get a little mult out of it. Feel free to ask questions if you'd like, but definitely try stuff out and learn lots of interesting interactions. Yeah, I'm definitely learning that. I've got a couple new cards that I'm using. So I unlocked Supernova this round, I unlocked Hack this round, and Mail-in Rebate as well. All right, this probably wins. Yeah, that was a fire hand. Nice. Okay. Okay, played aces, give 20 chips and 4 malt when scored. Not a bad card. Not a bad card. I don't have any particular, like... I don't have any extra aces or anything. But with 2 pair, if I have a pair of aces, I'll play them, and this could be nice. Earn $1 for each 9 in your full deck at the end of your round. I already have a money strategy with Mail-in Rebate, so I don't need Cloud 9 here. I definitely need to buy this, because we're pursuing 2 pairs as our hand of choice. And I've got 2 more in here for $12. Do I want this? So if we spend $12 here, then we're down to 16. This takes us down to 12. You know what? I can always replace stuff if I find something better. $4 isn't a huge investment. Let's do it. Okay. All right, so what are we discarding? 6s for money? Okay. I do have a 5 that I could use in a 2 pair, so I want to keep that. The 2s are all right. Aces and face cards. The 2s are all right. I do have that glass 2 somewhere. I guess if I pulled that, I would play it, but I only need 1 of them if that's going to happen. And if I'm going to use a discard, I want to discard as many cards as I can. 2 pair popping off. Yes, that's the strategy for this run. All right, let's see what we get from this discard. There's the glass 2, but I need something else to make 2 pair here. So I think I drop the 8 and the 4 and hope for one of these cards. That didn't help me. I guess I'm doing this. That gets me some more money anyway. Ace, king, queen, jack. If I pulled a 10, that would be great. All right, so now I'm in a sticky situation here. I can't discard anything, so I have to play a hand. Pair's not the end of the world. All right, so what do we have here? Face cards. I can't play anything except high card. These will get re-triggered. So a pair isn't bad there. I get 3 malt at least from this. I could play ace high, but then I only discard the 1 ace, so that's not great. I think I do this and discard the 8, right? And hope I pull some better stuff here. That's not terrible, but it wasn't good. I've only got 3 hands left, and I need 3,000. I got a pair of queens here, which would be really nice. I would get a bunch of face card money, or chips from face card. What else can I do? Ace, king, queen, jack. If I don't have the 10, I can't discard. So I kind of got to either play the ace high and hope I pull... Yeah, that's only 1 card, though. This gets rid of the possibility of a straight, so I'm hoping for, like, pairs for these cards. So I think I dump those, take the pair value, and see what comes. All right, there's the 2 5s I wanted, but man, I can't get, I'm not getting my 2 pair. I need 2 pair to win. So 8, 6, and 4. I guess I'm doing a high card strategy here for this hand and hoping that I pull something good. I got 3 aces, 3 kings, 3 jacks, 1 8, so I get rid of the 8. 2 6s, and I get money, so I get rid of the 8 and the 6. I guess I get rid of the 8, the 6, and the 4, and I try to get some points out of the ace with high card. And then we hope we pull a king or a jack, or another pair. Boy, that sucks. I think I just lost. I have this, but I have nothing to go with it. I think I just lost the run again. Man, this Nebula deck is kicking my ass, man. God damn. I cannot get this Nebula deck to work. All right, let's try again. Free rerolls, free Mega Arcana pack. Neither of those seem great. Let's try 2 pair again, I think. And just try and figure out how to make it work. Maybe get some better cards. All right, what is this? Oh, this could be interesting. This is a one-time investment, and then I don't have to buy jokers for a while. I haven't ever used this. They're common jokers, but I can't afford that. This is kind of interesting. I need to keep 2 slots open to see what I get, but if I have obvious trash cards, like this is interesting. All right, let's try this. What is this called? Riffraff? 2 pairs hard to pull off unless you get the trousers joker you saw yesterday. I don't remember that one. So we got 20 mult for 3 or fewer cards. That doesn't work for us for 2 pair, although I could change things up here. And we got $4 if poker hand is a pair. Poker hand changes at the end of the round. Well, we can just win this round with this card. I think I sell this. This is too hard to use right now. 3 or fewer cards. So what does that include? High card, pair. We could go a high card strategy with that card. Or a pair strategy. Like, there's no real difference. Except with pair, you can play 2 cards, so you get more base chips and more opportunities to use enhanced cards. 2 pair doesn't work because it's 4. 3 of a kind, I don't think I can make work. I could go pair here. Maybe I go after pair. Here's that money card we just used, mail-in rebate. Go up to $20 in debt. I don't think I ever want to buy this. Neb deck is great for easy to make hands. You just got to get off the ground. Yeah. I got close yesterday. Do I want this money card? So if we're going after pair, I will be doing some discards, so that could be good for earning money. I think it's a little early to be doing any of this. I'd love to have this, but I don't have the money for it. Well, I guess I do. And actually, if we're going for pair, we need our cards to be enhanced. So maybe this is the buy. I can't have both of these. We need powerful cards in our deck to make pairs that have bonuses. Maybe this is the buy. All right, let's try that. -1 hand size. All right, I got Wrathful Joker, so spades give malt, and 80 chips if the hand contains 2 pair. So I want a pair of spades if I can make that happen. I don't have it with the 5s or the 3s. But I will get my 20 malt. I can have 20 malt from this or 80 chips from this. I think 20 malt is better, right? Yeah, 20 malt is better. Paul's talking about loose trousers, which gives +2 malt for each 2 pair. It accumulates over your run. Ah, okay. All right, so this is interesting. I need at least 2 slots to take advantage of riffraff for a while. I think this is really good for the pair strategy, so we'll keep this. This is okay. This is not good for me, so I'm going to sell it for money. And then I don't know what the planet is for pair, but it's not Pluto and it's not Uranus. Spectral pack could be good. This could have one of those cards. Yeah, there's some really interesting cards in Spectral pack. This is a gamble. I've only got $10 and no money-making strategy right now. Do I want to... What are we dealing with here? So... Oh, negative free Joker I probably have to get. I don't need this. So we're going to be playing the big blind, and then the needle, we only get 1 hand. Ah, for 800. So I need to figure out what my best hand is going to be. Given this, it's going to be something with 3 cards or fewer. So like 3 of a kind or... Yeah, none of this is leveled up yet. So 3 of a kind, pair, or probably not high card. Given... So I could do something about the needle if I bought Director's Cut. Most likely, the replacement would be better for me. Or I could gamble on this Spectral pack and see if I can do something magical to my deck to make my pairs stronger. I don't really have enough game knowledge to remember all the Spectral cards and know what's in here. I know I gotta hang on to this. So wait a minute. We need 800, right? If we get 20 malt, then the value of the hand plus whatever minor bonus we get here. So 800 divided by 20 is what? 40? We need a pair worth 40 times 20 malt. Or wait. I need a pair worth like 30. So I don't see that happening for a single hand. I guess if I had a pair of spades, we could get... If I skip this, I'll get that Joker, and we'll have a shop. Okay, I think it's doable without re-rolling. I think it's doable without re-rolling. Especially if we get that negative Joker and it's good. All right, so I'm gonna gamble on this Spectral pack here. Let's see what we get. All right, so we picked up Grim. Destroy 1 random card in your hand. Add 2 random enhanced aces to your hand. Enhanced aces, very nice. Would love to have them. Good for a pair or 3 of a kind. What do we have? Hex. Add polychrome to a random Joker. Destroy all other Jokers. So, okay. If we got polychrome added to half Joker, that would be amazing. I don't care about losing this or this. But the problem is, I have a 1 in 3 shot of it going on the one that I want it to. That's not a good gamble, right? Like, if I get this, I probably win the run. If I don't get it, the run's probably over. Add negative to a random Joker, -1 hand size. That I like quite a lot. Again, 1 in 3 chance of it being, like, the good thing. If it adds it to this, actually, it's fine. Or this. It's only if it adds it... So I have a 2 in 3 chance that it puts it on something I want. I can deal with the -1 hand size. Destroys 5 random cards in hand, gain $20. So if I'm trying to make pairs, that's a little rough. Except then I can destroy more of all of these cards. I don't want it to destroy the ace. Face cards aren't... Yeah, these are some pretty high value cards to destroy. So Ectoplasm could be pretty good. Grim could be pretty good, assuming it doesn't delete the ace. What do I want to do here? This is a 2 in 3 chance to go the way I want it. There's a very low chance that this destroys that ace, but even then it's still good. Both of these are valuable. You could sell the one you don't want it to be on. Oh, that's a good point. That's a really strong point, Paul. Thank you. All right, so now it's Ectoplasm. Perfect. This is free now. And I have 4 slots for Riff Raff to make something happen for me. Okay, all right. So we're gonna skip this blind to get another free negative joker. And then we're gonna play this blind to get to the shop. What do we pick up here? Adds double the rank of the lowest ranked card held in hand to mult. Okay, so right now that would be the 2. This is not a bad card. It's some free mult. Retrigger first played card used in scoring 2 additional times. That's also good. That's actually for a pair strategy, that's really solid. I think I probably want to hang on to Hanging Chad here. Raised Fist, not so much, but re-triggering the first played card of the pair, that's amazing for a pair strategy. Okay, so I don't have a pair to work with, so let's do some discards. Might as well chase these face cards, right? There we go. Pair of queens, pair of 10s. So if we play these queens, the first queen gets re-triggered twice. Then we get 20 mult, and then from this we get another 18 mult, right? I think that's pretty solid. So with this card, what we want to be doing now, I think I need to keep this and this. These other 2 can go away whenever. This is nice for now, but this is free, so obviously I'll keep my free 20 mult. And this is going to be very powerful for our build. Okay, it's starting to come together, right? It's starting to come together. It's not a guarantee yet, but these 2 cards have a very powerful synergy with our chosen strategy. These 2 are nice, not necessary. But what we want to do now is edit our deck. We want to focus our deck so that we can pull powerful enhanced cards and make pairs out of them. So we want to get rid of the low value cards. We want to thin our deck as much as possible, and we want powerful cards. Oh, we're going to get this free joker too. All right, so this should be pretty damn strong with the 9 from Raised Fist, Hanging Chad giving me extra base chips, the joker for 20 mult. Yeah, this is going to be pretty solid, I think. We might get a fire hand here. Nice. Okay. We stand the Chad. Yeah. I think this is a very strong, very, very strong card for me for this run. Okay. The other thing I could use is a money-making strategy, but we'll come back to that. All right, so Hiker. Every played card permanently gains +5 chips when scored, and it's free? That's great. That's great. Again, the more often the more power I have on individual cards that I'm using to make my pairs, the better everything works. So let's take this. It's free, obviously. I still have 2 slots for Riff Raff at the next blind. Making a steel card isn't bad. I could put it on like a 2 or a 3, and if I pull it, I just keep it in my hand and don't play it. Celestial Packs, $8 here, $3 there. That's 11. Yeah, I think we're okay for the boss blind, so I'm going to buy all 3 of these. Yeah. And then, are we at pair yet? Okay, so I'm curious to know how... What is it? It's the telescope? Celestial Packs always contain the planet card for your most played poker hand. So I have 2 most played poker hands, pair and 2 pair. So I guess both should be in here? There's 2 pair, but not pair. Does it randomly select one? Well, I guess 3 of a kind's not terrible. Does it consider 2 pair more convenient? Oh yeah, look at this. It's not giving it to me. All right, I guess I have to play it one more time. Neither of these is good for me. I mean, I might as well take something. Great set of jokers for ante 2. So even though these are both at 3, it gave me the 2 pair instead of the pair. Maybe because it's the higher ranked pair hand. That's unfortunate. That was kind of a waste of money, but all right, let's go on, and we have 1 hand to play. What do we pick up for free here? So aces get plus 31 chips, plus 8 mult if played hand contains a pair. That's fantastic. Okay. So we want to keep aces or 9s here. What else do we have? There's a lot going on in these. So aces or 9s we want to hang on to. I can't afford to play this pair of 7s, so let me get rid of them. And we'll put the steel chariot on the 5 here to help us out. Or I guess I could put it on this too. I want a pair of aces if I can get my hands on them. The 9s are good. I could play the 9s and maybe win. Let's think about this. So 10 plus 18 is 28 times 2. I don't know if this card plays into this. So 28 times 22. We can get rid of some of this to get more rank there. Another 18, so 36 times 22. Then we add 61 or 62. So that's 98 times 21. That's already enough to win, right? Okay. One thing I didn't think about with Joker and Chariot is if I keep this in hand, I get 1.5x mult, but then I lose Raised Fist. But Raised Fist probably not sticking around. In fact, yeah, Raised Fist I think I get rid of now because I want to hold on to Jolly Joker. That's worth a 4 for Raised Fist, but it's guaranteed. Actually, is Raised Fist better than Jolly Joker? It kind of is because I can control what I'm holding on to. As long as my lowest ranked card is a 4 or better, Raised Fist is better than Jolly Joker. So maybe I lose Jolly Joker here. Odd Todd is nice for now. I don't know if I hold on to it long term. So where do I put this Chariot? I guess I could put it on the ace, right? Because think about it. If I draw this, I'm either going to play it or not. Like if I only have one like this, I'm not going to play it. And if I have multiples, if I have something else, I'm not going to discard it, so I'll keep it in my hand. All right, let's do this and then play the 9s. Oh, a lot happened there. I don't know if I followed everything that I don't know if I followed everything that just happened. Where's my deck? Where are my 9s? Yeah, this got triggered twice, so I got 15 extra chips instead of 5. Nice. Okay. All right. So I want to keep Hiker for now. Well, Hiker and Half Joker are free, so I'm keeping both of those. I definitely want Hanging Chad. I think I prefer Joker to Jolly. I prefer Raised Fist to Jolly Joker, so we can get rid of this. Odd Todd is okay-ish. Riff Raff is okay-ish. If I don't have room for Riff Raff, then I should get rid of it and buy something else. So if I get rid of this, I get 1 free Joker from Riff Raff because I'm keeping everything else for now. If I get rid of both of these, then I can just buy what I want. What do we have on offer here? We're not playing straights, so this doesn't help us. Number 3, 4, 5. We're not playing 3 of a kind either. Neither of these Jokers is great for us. So I could just sell Jolly Joker and see what I get, the single common Joker I get from Riff Raff. What else do we have here? Planet cards appear more frequently. That's helpful to me, I think, because of Telescope. But I don't have the money. Arcana pack could be good. We haven't thinned our deck to make pairs easier yet. We know we'd like to get rid of, if we keep Odd Todd, we'd like to get rid of even cards. But we'd like to get rid of we'd like to thin our deck anyway. We want to enhance cards. to make them more powerful with ballot and pair. So I think Arcana pack is the way to go here with the limited money we have. I don't need the jokers. This would be nice, but I can't afford it. I don't need to add a deck right now. I think we go Arcana. Let's see what we get. All right, so we picked up the world to convert to spades. That doesn't help us. Increasing the rank could be good. We could get another 7 and another 5. That works with Odd Todd and makes making pairs of 7 and 5s better. I don't need the Fool right now. I don't need a wild card. 30 extra chips is pretty nice, too. What's better, Strength or Hierophant? I could actually hold on to this until I get a pair of aces. Or I could just put it on an ace and a king. Or I could Strength here to get my 6 and 4 up to a 7 and a 5. You know what? I want both of these. I'm torn. This makes getting a pair more likely, but enhancing cards is a better deal. We need high value. Yeah, long term, we need high value cards in order to be able to turn a pair into like thousands and thousands of points. This isn't bad, but I think the Hierophant is the better play here. All right, let's move along. What are our rewards here? The next, oh, am I selling this? Yeah, I guess I am. Next base edition Joker is free and becomes foil. So foil, very powerful for this strategy. Getting extra chips is good for me because I'm not getting a lot of value from my cards. And any Joker is good. Well, it could be terrible, but foil is pretty solid for my strategy, for my pair strategy. Yeah, I might want to skip this blind. What are we doing? No repeat hand types this round. That's rough. I can work around that at ante 3. I can work around that. I think I will skip this blind for the free foil Joker. And then we'll play the next one. All right, what did we pick up? Straight? We're not going to play. So we could do a pair of 5s here. Lennox says you should play the blind. Save the monies. Yeah, I know I'm low on money, but I have a pretty good build going. I don't need money for jokers right now. Okay, I've got 2 pairs to play. But they're not super great. I have 4 hands to work with. All right. So if I play this and then discard the 7, the 4, and the jack, that's fine. I guess I can hang on to the jack, but Odd Todd doesn't do much for that. Still, it's a high value card. All right, let's play this. What did I get mult for at the end? There was something at the end of that scoring round that I don't understand what happened. Oh, I didn't get plus 20. I forgot about this card and how it works. All right, well, we're doing, you know what? We're doing okay here. We're already halfway to the blind. I can afford to play these to use, what is it? Hiker to add some chip value here. I can afford that. And with the 20 malt from half Joker, that might actually be enough to, yeah, okay. I forgot about half Joker. Okay, keep in mind half Joker won't work if you play more than 3 cards. Yes. I just realized that after I did it, so thank you guys. Okay, here's my 50 chips. So if I don't discard anything, I can get some money. That's actually pretty handy. I don't need Crazy Joker here. And if I'm buying this, then I don't need Riff Raff either. Okay, so chips. There's 50 chips. Malt. There's some malt. I forgot about raised fist too. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff here. I gotta slow down a little bit and think about each hand. Retrigger and odd Todd. Okay. So pair is now my most played hand, so I can start opening these celestial packs. I think I want that. So let me ask you guys a question. You guys know the game. With Planet Merchant, when it says planet cards appear 2x more frequently in the shop, does that mean up here? That's not the same as packs, right? You're doing great. Looking good so far. Okay. This is talking about cards appearing up here, right? Because if this gets me more packs, then I should buy it. But I think it's just meaning things like this. And I only need one particular card. Maybe you don't want to open just the cards. Yeah. So I think I want both of these to start. If we're going all in on pair, I need to start getting Mercuries. Okay. No repeat hand types this round. So right off the bat, this is fantastic. Let's think about this. So these will get some extra chips. That doesn't help us. Plus 50 chips from this. No discards will earn us a little money. 20 malt as long as we only discard one card. We want to discard the 4 so that Raised Fist works with a 6 instead for extra malt. Hanging Chad retriggers the first card. So like I could have swapped these if they were in the other direction to make sure this one got scored first. And then we don't get anything from Odd Todd, but this is, I think, enough to get 4,000. If it's not, I don't really know what would be. So let's just play this and see how we do. Nice. Okay. Survived. All right. I can't afford voucher this run. This is an investment in the metagame, and I can't really afford it. Misprint isn't reliable. Splash I don't need. So I guess we just open the Celestial pack and move on. This could be decent if I picked up like an ace or something. We haven't been able to like thin our deck. We've been able to enhance a few cards, but I need more tarot cards for that and like to thin the deck. I don't think adding cards is the right play. $6 for a Mercury. Do I want to do that? I do have space for a Joker. I don't think I need either of these, and I don't have enough money to just burn it. Shaxi Law says, keep in mind that every 5 gold is an interest. Yeah, I've played with that before, but I've been really struggling with this Nebula deck, and a lot of this came together because I was willing to spend the money. Is $6 worth it for 1 Mercury? Not really, right? Like $4 is fine, but maybe I should, I don't know. I shouldn't rely on this. Like it's already decent, 40 times 4. That's like better than a flush or a full house. Like I don't think I need $6 on this right now. I think your point about interest is good. I should get this to 25. Okay, let's double check what we're dealing with here. So I don't need a free uncommon Joker. I don't need a voucher. Oh boy. All cards are drawn face down. All face cards are drawn face down. Okay. For a second I was like, wait, what? All face cards are drawn face down. I can work with that. I can work with that. Okay, I think we just play all 3 blinds here. Okay. I've got a pair of jacks to work with. That's a good start. As before, we get rid of our low card to power up Raised Fist without breaking half Joker. And we'll get some chips on these from Hiker, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, you know what? These are both free. There we go. Pretty nice. Got some money from delayed gratification there. Okay, so now we're up over 25. Flushes and straights made with 4 cards doesn't help our strategy. Neither does this Saturn card. I don't need either of these standard packs, so we move on. Okay, pair of 9s is good. We get extra chips. And if I discard the 4, I get 20 malt from that. This is another single hand winner, I think. A fire hand? Is that what it's called? Yeah, very nice. Okay, starting to come together. It's not quite powerful enough to beat Anti-8 yet, but we have room to grow still. All right, now we have some money to work with. Okay. Okay, so this is good. Supernova's good for me. Better than Jolly Joker, because I already have more than 8 pairs played. It's malt, and it'll get stronger as we progress through the remaining antes. So I think we buy this. I don't have anything with multiplicative malt, but I could always replace something if I need to. And then we need to start doing magic things to our deck, so definitely Arcana pack here. Let's see what we get. So Death is decent, but I don't have any of my good cards for it. Hanged Man is decent. Star is useless. So I could get rid of the pair of 4s, and then I just discard any 4s I find. I could get rid of a 2 and a 4. I could turn like the 2 into the king, although king actually isn't as strong as 9 for me, right? Face cards don't do much for me. Like a 9 is a much better play with Odd Todd. I don't know if this is making it to Anti-8, but for right now I have it. And getting rid of a 2 makes Raised Fist slightly better. All right, let's turn this 2 into a 9, I think. With Death. Need an X-Malt Joker at some point, probably. Yeah, definitely. Lennox, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. It's nice to have a bunch of people in the chat today. I got 5 viewers. I think we make this 2 into a 9. It's not everything I wanted from this tarot pack, but it's better than nothing. And then we're keeping Hiker for now. Well, no, it's free, so we're keeping both these forever. I think the 50 chips here is pretty solid. This is decent amount of malt. This is really powerful, but I need to draw. I need to enhance more of my cards, and I need to be able to draw them. This is pretty good. And this is going to be strong by the end of the game, so I don't know. We definitely need some kind of multiplicative malt, but I haven't seen it yet. So let's go to the mark here. Face cards are drawn face down. That's fine. Okay. So I have no real choice. I have to discard these, and I might as well get rid of the 4. Still no pairs. All right, now we have a pair. I guess I should play this just to get some points on the board. I can discard the 5 as well. Gotta squeeze a little bit more out of Raised Fist, right? Wow, okay. Did those 3s already have some stuff on them? They must have. You know, I put the scoring up to 4x speed, but like I'm not familiar enough with the game, I don't think. Not familiar enough with the game to know all of what happened. All right, what is this? All played face cards become gold cards when scored. The 50 chips is nice. I guess we're only playing 2 cards, right? So if we play if we play an even card, we get nothing. If we play an odd card, we get 62. Whereas this, we get 50 chips every time, no matter what. So 50 compared to 62. And we get money from this. Like, this is slightly better when we have odd cards to play. Does anything else, like, synergize with Odd Todd that we have? Not really. Chips are not as powerful as malt. Where are you from, homie? I am from Los Angeles. I live in downtown Los Angeles in the Arts District. I grew up on the East Coast, but I've been living here for 20 years. Chips are not as powerful as malt. Yeah, but with pair, you need base amount of chips, right? Otherwise, if you have 10 points times 600, you only end up with 6,000. Yeah, it's kind of a weird build. There's a lot of interactions going on. What else? We have voucher, a $6 celestial pack. 50 chips on guaranteed on every hand versus 62 if I can force things. But you know what the thing is? I haven't been able to like remove or modify cards from my deck, which means I'm going to have to play some even cards. I wonder if this isn't the better play. Plus, turning all the face cards into gold cards means I'll have oodles of money. Like, I'm not hurting right now, but I could then start like mass buying celestial packs too. We're an anti-5. I can get like maybe 6 more by the end of the run. What do you guys think? Odd Todd or Midas Mask? You get 30. Oh. Lennox, you have a point. 31 chips when scored, plus hanging Chad makes, yeah, 93. You're right. That is the better play. That is the better play. Whereas this, yeah, okay, that's a very solid point, Lennox. Okay, so we're gonna keep Odd Todd. I have enough money now, I think, to get this and just take the Mercury here. Because we're gonna get $5 from interest, and if we don't discard, we get, what, $6? Okay. Let's go. So what are our skips here? Common jokers I don't need, money I don't need. So we're going to play all of this. And ideally, we want to play pair as many times as we can to get Supernova up nice and high. So let's see what we get. Pair of 4s with no extra chips on them. That works for me. A pair of 7s. The 7s will win it for me. There we go. Okay, what are we looking at? 4 cards gain 4 chips. Nope. X3 malt if poker hand contains all one of each suit. We can't use either of these. I can play both of these. This might have a fool in it that I want to use. So let's open... Well, I mean, I guess I already did that, but yeah, let's open this first. Take the Mercury. And then take our 2 tarot cards from the mega pack. See what we get. All right, so we have Temperance for money. I don't need that, really. Enhance a card into a glass card. Not super great for me. Convert to spades. I can get a free Mercury here. So I can get 2 glass cards, or I can get a Mercury and a glass card, I guess. Boy, what a crappy Arcana pack draw. So, like, if I use this, I'm really using it because I want to destroy the card. I don't really care about the malt. It scored too early in the run to matter, or in the scoring to matter. I guess with Ballot, it's a little bit better. But with my luck on chance to destroy card, it's going away before the end of the run. So what do I put it on? I guess like a face card or a 10 or something. So it's like if I have to play these instead of an odd card, at least I get something out of it, right? Whatever. I might end up with a Joker that has something for face cards. I guess I'll use... Do I want 2 glass cards? Get rid of a 10 and an 8? Or do I want another Mercury? I think thinning the deck a little teeny tiny bit is fine. So let's glass card here on the 10. Or maybe I get rid of the another 10. Let's Justice here. And then we'll Fool to get another Justice. Okay. Lennox, sorry, I didn't read what you wrote. Temperance and reroll. I'm not sure. Do I want to buy this for the meta value? I understand, like, I didn't understand what this card was, so I looked it up, and apparently if you buy it a bunch of times, it turns into something else. I don't know if this run is the run to spend $10 on that. or to do a reroll right now. I think we just push forward and do the next blind. All right. So I said I would use this on the other 10 to get rid of 10s. Now I don't have anything to work with here, so I have to do a discard. Or play a high card, I guess? I could just high card here. I don't really like that. Do I need... I can give up the $6 here, I think. Well... yeah, because playing a high card, I can discard some stuff. I can discard some stuff. I think I play... King 6-4? Or Queen 6-4? Okay, I did get a pair of 5, so we'll play that. And I'll discard the 2 to get the bonus from 7. That's what this little thing down here is. Yeah, that was raised fist. Okay, I mean, I guess that works. Okay. It's coming together. I just don't know if it's going to be enough to beat Ante-8. All right, pair of Celestials. We definitely want the Strength card here. I can definitely use that to get some stuff to Odd Todd, like 2 Kings to Aces, or 2 8s to 9s. Let's buy that. Let's open these and take our Mercuries. All right, moving on. All right, all club cards are debuffed. I didn't look at that early. So the Steel Ace will keep in hand. If I play this pair of 9s, I lose 9 points. That's about it, right? I don't have good targets for this Strength card right now. If I play the 9s and discard the 2, that's pretty decent. This gets scored 3 times, which gives me the 91 points from Odd Todd and like another 15 from Hiker. This doesn't get scored, but that's fine. Raised Fist gets us 8. Yeah, this can work. This is going to be a decent amount of points anyway. We also get 1 point. Oh no, it's debuffed, so the steel card thing doesn't work either. All right. Yeah, see, when you build around one particular hand, even if like, well, in any case, it works in this build. Play the 10s and try to get this to break? No, it won't proc because of the debuff. So I don't have a pair. Well, I do have a pair. Yeah, I don't have a choice. I have to play this. But that should still be enough. No, not. I lost Hanging Chad. Man, this is pretty rough. I keep... I can get this to a 9 and this to an ace with strength. I think I do that. And then I play the 9s. And that should be enough to win. This already has 15 extra chips on it. Do I want to do this? So that more of my 9s have... Like, do I want to double down on the extra chips? Or do I want to spread it out so I'm more likely to have one to play? I think I like this play. Okay, there we go. Glass is great with Hanging Chad. Try it on an odd card. Okay. Nobody say it. Oh, he saw it. What? What were you guys trying to tell me about? The strength? We got ourselves another ace here. That's good. All right, so we got 100 chips if played hand contains a straight. Doesn't work for us. Played cards with club suit give +3 mult when scored. Not helpful for this build. Reroll boss blind 1 time per ante. All right. The only way I would play this is if, like, I got a very large blind. That's going to be hard to deal with, but I think with $76, this is now worth purchasing. Like, there are certain blinds I just cannot beat with this. And then let's go see what we can do with these packs here. All right, Wraith creates a random rare joker, sets money to 0. I'd have to get rid of something. So I could see myself getting rid of delayed gratification. The 50 chips, the foil is nice, but a rare joker probably makes up for that. I could see myself getting rid of raised fist. It's pretty good, but the most it can do is 20 malt, and that, or I guess, yeah, the most it can do is 20 malt, and that's hard to come by. It's more likely to do around like 10 to 15 or so. Gotta keep Hanging Chad. I want to keep Odd Todd with Hanging Chad. It's very powerful. I want to keep Supernova. So I could get rid of Raised Fist or Delayed Gratification and pick up a rare joker, or one of them. Honestly, Raised Fist maybe I get rid of for a rare joker. I'll have to think about it. What else do we have? Incantation. Destroy 1 random card in your hand and add 4 random enhanced numbered cards to your hand. So that could be good, especially if they were odd. Enhanced cards, very strong with Hanging Chad. 4 enhanced numbered cards. If they were odd, that's very strong. But it's a bit of a gamble. I don't particularly care if most of these cards are destroyed, actually. Even the 5. Well, the 5 has 30 extra chips on it, so I'd like not to lose the 5. But the rest of these, I could get rid of. Polychrome to a random joker, but destroy all those jokers. That kills the run. Absolutely not. No way can we do Hex. Sigil converts all cards in hand to a random single suit. So it's either Incantation or Wraith. And we lose all our money, too, if we pick Wraith. Shaxi Lol says, not worth the $60. Paul says, it's all part of the learning experience. I think for the amount of hours he got in the game, he's picking up on mechanics really well. Thanks, man. So Shaxi thinks the rare joker's not worth $60. I can see your argument. This money is powerful. It lets me do stuff, right? So maybe we go with Incantation here and see if we luck out. It's going to grow the size of the deck, but enhanced cards are pretty strong. 4 out of 56 is like, what? 1 out of 6 chance to draw one? Something like that? Or 55? All right, let's see what we get out of Incantation here. I didn't see what all that was. I think we picked up... Yeah, we picked up some steel cards. I think this, and I think there was a gold card as well. Not the greatest of all time, especially because these are even. I mean, I guess this is going to stick in my hand. Maybe if we get another strength card, we pop this up to 7. Not the best. All right, let's see what the Arcana pack has for us. All right, lucky cards. Destroy 2 cards. Steel card. Ace, I probably want to play instead of hold in hand. Well, no, I made this into a steel card deliberately. Lucky doesn't... I don't really like Lucky. I'd rather destroy some cards. I guess destroy the king and the queen here? How many kings do I have? 3? I could do this. I guess I could... This 3 of hearts isn't doing much for me. I could hang on to the king in case I pick up a strength to turn it into another ace and destroy the king and the queen and the 3. Like, the 3 is not bad because of Odd Todd, though. Like, these can't score on Odd Todd. So maybe I get rid of these. He still has to learn the value of rerolls yet. Rerolls? I don't know. Early on, I guess at this point I should be doing it. You're right. I think I hanged man the king and the queen here. So $5 feels like a big investment just for a chance to spend more money, but I guess we're fairly late. What are we looking at here? A free spectral pack, 1 of 2 spectral cards. I don't think I need that. Money. And then cards played previously this ante are debuffed. So actually, if I skip both, I can go in here and use all my cards, but maybe I feel like having shops is better. Cards played. So not discarded, just played. I think Yeah, with this build, I think that if I play one pair each blind, that's okay, right? Even two pair each blind. All right, let's re-roll this and see what we get. Create a tarot card if a poker hand contains an ace and a straight. That doesn't work for us. Create a tarot card if hand is played with $4 or less. That would have been funny if that's the rare Joker I got from Wraith. Because then it would have sort of paid for itself. But I can't use either of these. And I'm not spending $6 on another reroll. Let's go. I think we play both of these. Like, a Spectral Pack is nice, but I think having a shop is better with the amount of money I have on hand. So what do I want to do here? I've got a pair of 6s. I could play that. Odd Todd doesn't trigger. Hanging Chad does nothing for me. That's really not worth it, right? The only thing playing something like this does is it turns a hand here into a mult on Supernova. Which isn't terrible either. It's not the worst idea. And then get rid of the 2. All right, let's do this. Wow, even a crap hand for me is still 10 grand, huh? Jack 10, 9, 8, 7. That is a straight. I mean, it's not great for me. I haven't used a discard yet. You just play high card, I guess. This will get scored 3 times. This is actually probably enough to win. Not quite. Okay. The 9s will do it, though. Yeah. Okay. All right. What do we have? Random planet cards don't do much for me. We're not playing 3 of a kind. We already have a foil card giving us 50, so that doesn't do much for me. A couple of Celestial Packs are good. Let's take our Mercuries. And then I'll tell you what, if I'm above $50, I'll do a if I can be above $50, I'll do a reroll. What do we got here? Okay, here's some multiplicative malt. I'd have to give up a card for this, and then I'd have to add as many playing cards to my deck as possible in the next 2 antes, which I don't know. I just don't think... Can I make that happen? I'm not sure. We definitely don't need this card. So what am I going to get rid of? 50 chips from delayed gratification. You know what? Okay, this is better, I think, than Raised Fist, as long as I get like 2 playing cards. Because what are we going to have? Like a minimum of 20 times 1.5 is 10. Well, if I can pick up some playing cards and add them to my deck, this becomes pretty strong. Probably stronger than this. What are we adding with Supernova? 18? Yeah, this is 18 mult right now. $50 chips, or like, this is averaging me probably like 12 to 14. I think I can make this better. Because that's 18. What other mult do I have? So 38. If I get this to 1.5, that's like 20 mult. All right. Raised Fist, thank you for your service. I think it's time for hologram. And now we need to be buying anything we can do to add playing cards to our deck. All right, which means we need to play everything and not skip any blinds. Okay. What do we got here? No pairs. Wow, no pairs. You're doing a great job. There's a lot of things you'll have to learn through experience. Yeah, absolutely. I really like the game. I'm doing my best to learn it. Okay, so we got to do, I guess, either a high card or a discard here. The queen has extra chips on her. We'll get 1.5 mult here. We can discard these to get... Oh, I don't have that other thing anymore. But it's good to get rid of these, I think. Anyway, to get a better pair to work with. Well, actually... Let's get rid of those and hope we get... Like, because a 3 is better than an 8 with Odd Todd, right? So if I'm discarding low value stuff, get rid of the 4 and the 8. So this is a high card. All right. What did I get? 3? Yeah, not a lot there. The 2 5s will be good. I think that's okay. There we go. Very close to winning there. And then... I guess the 6s should get it for me. Yeah, okay, there we go. Isn't it a bit too late to get it running? That was my concern as well, Paul. But I have money, so I should be able to buy at least one. Like here, I'm gonna get a card here and add it to my deck, right? Also, what did we get? Straights, spades, not helpful. I could maybe add a card with the spectral pack here, maybe. So these are all odd, which is trash tier for me. I don't need money. I don't need a king. This is better than nothing with ballot, but also it gets me some value in hologram. I could go after the king, but something with a bonus on it is better, I think. And I like if I had a strength card, then I would put this up to a 3. All right, Deja Vu. Add a red seal to one selected card in your hand. Not bad for the ace here. And then Sigil converts all cards in hand to a random single suit. I don't think that does anything for me, so we might as well red seal this and move along. Spectral pack, money, previous debuffs. Oh, we already defeated these two. So cards played previously this ante are debuffed. Not much I can do about it. I might have to do some discards. All right, I said if I was over 50, I'd do a reroll. 50 chips for a pair. We don't have room for that. It's not good enough. And I don't need an earth. So let's play the boss and see how we do. So this is up to 1.25 now, which isn't bad. Both of these, if we could play them, would be fantastic, especially the ace. We're not going to get any real points for a half card, even if we... for a high card, even if we engage half Joker here. So I think it's better to use the high card here to... Oh, wait, that's a pair. Do you want to keep this 6? No. This is technically a pair. All right, let's play this. It's even, so it's not going to be a lot of money, but it's something, right? There's another pair that would score literally nothing. We could do a high card and get rid of the jack and one of the 9s. I am not getting what I need here. All right, we got the 9s and the 7s, 2 hands left. I'd love to pull an ace, but I think the 9 gets us most of the way where we need to be. Thanks to Odd Todd and Hanging Chad. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That worked out. Praying for Cryptid from Spectral Pack. Gold seal triggers extra times with Chad, $9 per play. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. But, like, I'm not hurting for money. I'm worried about beating the boss, the anti-8 boss blind. What do we have here? I don't need a free Mega Celestial. I don't need hand size. Spade cards debuffed is fine. I can work around that. So what do we have? We have the World and Riff Raff again. Neither of those is helpful. Tarot cards appear more frequently. It's not a terrible investment. But it's late in the run for that for $10, so I think not. Spectrals and Arcanas I'll open. Let's see what we get. Here's another red seal. Or Ouija. Converts all cards in hand to a single random rank. That's actually pretty solid. Because we're trying to draw pairs, right? So we lose out on the jacks and the threes. But the jacks aren't great. The threes are. So we turn a king and a six. And we turn the kings and the jacks and the six into potentially something better. So if we get an odd card, this is fantastic. Even if we don't, we're still more likely to get a pair. What are we giving up? We're giving up a 7 and a pair of threes. And then there's a 50% chance that we get... Well, no, face cards kind of change that math, huh? Alternatively, we can red seal like the 7. Which does have 15 extra chips on it. I guess the 3 would be the better play for the red seal. Or I could gamble on Ouija here. And I get -1 hand size, though, which makes it harder to find pairs as well. I think this is too much of a gamble. The -1 hand size could be problematic. Yeah, I agree. I think this is too much of a gamble for right now. I think I'm better off just taking the minor benefit of throwing a red seal on this 3. It's already got 30 extra chips on it. Yeah, all right. Let's see what the Arcana pack has for us. Star is useless. Chariot's not great. Hierophant, very nice. On the 9s? Sure. Take that. All right, pair of aces to open up. That seems pretty solid. That might be enough to win. What else do I have? A 9. Pair of 4s don't do much for me. Let me remind myself. So we get 5 chips, so we definitely want to play it on one of these. 20 multi 3 or fewer cards, plus 50 foil, re-trigger first. 31 chips from ace, number of poker hands, holographic. Okay. I think this is fine. We can get rid of one of the 4s, I guess. If this doesn't quite get us to 35, that's fine. I think it will, though. No, it didn't. Not quite close enough. All right. And then we'll play the 9s. Well, actually, do I want this one first or this one? Because we're going to get like an extra 15 chips on one of these. We don't need the score on this. I think maybe it is better to buff this more rather than we don't need the score right now. This becomes a 30. Yeah, all right. All right. Hey, now... Oh, that was the other run. Okay. Neither of these is good for me. I don't need that. I need this for hologram. It's a bonus card with a red seal on it. But let's think about this. What is this worth, right? This is worth 40. It triggers again for 80, right? The 7, on the other hand, is worth 91, 93 plus 7. This is worth 100. This is worth 80. So the 7's actually the better card for me, right? Like if I got this and was able to strengthen it up to... No, I could only go to queen. Like this looks like the better card, but with my build, I think the 7's the better card. So holograms up to 1.5. Gros Michel. I had that card earlier. What do we have here? Again, Ouija's too risky. Ectoplasm's too risky for the same reason. We'd lose all 3 of these 5s. Yeah, this is unfortunate. The minus hand size I just can't afford right now. I had Gros Michel in a previous run, but I lost the run, unfortunately. Somebody told me if you destroy this card, another one can show up in the shop, and I'm curious to know what that is, but it's too late in the run for me to be buying this. All right, let's play the next round. What do we have here? Pair of queens isn't great. They do have some extra chips on them. Yeah, not great. This king is kind of garbage. I can score more points and buff this queen even more like this, I guess. It won't get anything from Odd Todd, but Ballot and Hiker will do some work for me here. And then I discard the king. Yeah, not bad. Like the build is working well. It's just not perfect. All right, I'll play the 10s and we'll put the glass card first so it gets us all that extra mult, I guess. And we broke it. Okay, so it's gone. That's fine. That was kind of the idea behind it. It's a great card. Michel can never leave. We don't need a flesh card. Raise Fist, welcome back to the run, but we don't need you either. Definitely need the standard pack. What do I take here? God, none of these are great for me. I guess the gold card for money? Up to 1.75 malt. Where are we? Yeah, we're going into the goad here, so I only have a couple more shops to work on this. But 1.75 malt isn't bad. Let's crack open the Arcana pack and see what we got here. All right, wild card doesn't do anything for pairs for me. Neither does the world. Neither does the devil or the star. Hangman I can use. Let's get rid of the 10 and the 4 here. Yeah. And then we're late enough that I need to start re-rolling now and hoping I get something incredible. X2 Malt loses. So I could trade Hologram for Ramen here. That's a guaranteed 2. There's no guarantee I get another playing card pack in the next 3 shops. It's a small investment for... This is probably the safer play, right? Because if I go the next 3 shops and don't get another playing card, I'm stuck at 1.75. How many shops do I have? I've got 1 shop after this, and then, yeah, I've got 3 shops left. So, if I hang on to this, I'm hoping I get at least 1 more playing card, or best case scenario, I get 2. Worst case, I get no playing cards in 3 shops, and this is the better play. 3 shops is not a lot. Like, I could get Celestial and Arcana and no playing cards here. So, Ramen might be better. I don't do a lot of discarding, and there's not much time left in the run anyway. So Ramen could be good. Gorilla Wolf, welcome back to the channel. Explain this game in 10 words. Poker, but with crazy multipliers and deck building. There you go. You'd say ditch delayed gratification for Ramen, not hologram. Okay, I see your point. It's only 50 chips. I haven't been paying enough attention to what I've been getting over here. I definitely need to keep Ballot and Odd Todd. Supernova is giving me 26 malt. This is good too. 20 malt from here. We have decent chip value without... All right, I see what you're saying. Is an additional 2x mult... Yeah, after this, it is probably worth more than the 50 chips. Okay, that is a good piece of advice, Nuxfub, and I think I'm going to take it. Okay. Retrigger all played cards in final hand of round. I usually don't get to the final hand. I usually win before. Although I guess this could be valuable. Played cards with even rank of mult. No. Like this has some strengths. If I had gotten this earlier, I probably could have figured out a way to build around that. This is chip value, right? I can't give up. I don't think Hanging Chad or Odd Todd I'm giving up. They're too synergistic. I'm not giving up Supernova or Hologram or Ramen, so this is not... It's an interesting card, but I don't think it's right for right now. We gotta just finish the run. All right. You're debuffed. Man, I pull a lot of even cards. It bothers me. Do I just play the aces here and then get rid of something else? Guess I get rid of that. Okay, 300 even without that foil. Yeah, okay, that was the right call. That was the right call. Gosh, this is super garbage draw here. I want to keep this 9 if I can. Can I even high card like this? No, it still counts as a pair. All right. Gosh, even a crappy pair works for me. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, what do we have here? +1 consumable slot? I don't really need it. That's not the style of play I'm playing. What is this? Gains 0.1 mult every time a planet card is used. So I could get 0.3. Or no, I could get... No, these aren't Celestial packs. Yeah, this is... Earlier, I would have loved this card. Because I've gone through like 10 or 12, I think. We'll buy and use that. I don't need a Buffoon pack, but I'll take the Arcana pack and see what we get. Another Hanged Man. I can finally get rid of some even cards. That'd be good. I don't want a Stone card. Now, this could be good, actually. With Ballot and Odd Todd, this ace is very strong. So I could, like, get rid of a 6 and a 4. Or this 2. Or I could turn this 2 into another copy of this bonus Red Seal ace. I think maybe that's the play. Like Death here? Or I Hanged Man to destroy... Yeah, I think this is a better play. I'm better off getting one high value card than slightly improving the chances I pull the cards I already have. I think Death is the play here. Turn this 2 of diamonds into this insane ace. There we go. Reroll. +1 discard each round. I don't need. Earth I don't need. One random joker disabled every hand. All right, this is the one I rerolled last time, but it turned into the very large blind. So I think I just have to play this. So I don't think we're re-rolling this. I think we can survive this. So the question is... Yeah, that's not negative. And I don't need that. All right, so we're playing all 3 blinds. All right, final ante, 3 blinds to go. Let's see how we do. I guess we play the pair here. Wow. Even on an even card, I got a fire hand there. All right, that seems like a good omen. What do we pick up here? Doubles max money, no reason not to. We don't need 2 pair. I guess we go into these Arcana packs now. What do we have? Mult cards isn't bad. Bonus cards is extra good for me. And hearts. I think we... Do I want the Mult or the high? Do I want the Empress or the Hierophant here? So if we take like 300 points as our baseline, because I saw that in one of the pairs I scored, then this could mean an extra 90. This could mean another 8 Mult. I can't tell. I don't know which is better for me. I think with Hanging Chad, I think the Hierophant's better. We have a lot of Mult. Like 4 Mult isn't that much. I guess it's 12 Mult, right? I think both of these are good, but I can't tell which is better for my build right now. Which one is the least hard in your opinion? I don't have enough knowledge. I guess the fact that we have all this multiplicative malt means malt is better, right? Probably. So we'll throw the Empress on this ace and this 9, I guess. Where are we? Yeah, we got 2 blinds left. I should be spending money. Oh, Arcana pack. All right, here's the Hierophant we just didn't take. Or I could use the Fool to get another Empress. Or I could Death here. Yeah, I think we Death. Turn this 2 into another one of these crazy awesome aces. Okay. No and no. No and no. 4 malt for each card below 52. Nope, don't have that. Blue Joker's nice, but what am I giving up for it? I'm not giving up Hanging Chattanauga Todd. I'm not giving up Supernova. Yeah. I don't know. If the only thing that can appear up here is Jokers, there's probably no point to re-rolling. I guess I have seen some Planet and Tarot cards up here, but we'll burn through the rest of our money after the big blind, I guess. Let's see how we do. Okay, pair of jacks, I guess. Yeah, boy, this is strong strategy. I think we're on track to win here. I don't want to jinx it, but I think we are. All right, what do we have here? Plus 10 malt and spades. Nice, but not good enough. All cards are considered face cards. That breaks my build. No, thank you. Oh, here's a card for hologram. What are we gonna take here? A 7? The blue seal doesn't do anything for me. But hey, a 7's a 7, right? Spectral pack. All right, we've got Immolate. Destroys 5 random cards in hand, gain $20. So I'd love to lose the 8, the 6, and the 6. I don't really want to lose either of these aces. I'd like to lose all 4 of these. I'd be fine with that. But with my luck, I'll definitely lose both of these aces and the 5. Ankh. Destroys all jokers. No, thank you. Deja Vu. Add a red seal to one selected card in your hand. I probably end up using that on this ace. Or Talisman. I don't need gold. Yeah. I think we just red seal this ace. Oh, there's another. Okay. I don't need this. I don't want this. I don't trust this, so goodbye. All right, we don't need either of these jokers, but we're on the last. It's the boss, right? Yeah, okay. So this is my 4th run on the Nebula deck. I lost my first 3. Run 2 was a heartbreaker because I probably could have won it, but I wasn't sure, and I used Director's Cut and screwed myself. So I might as well take every possible advantage I can get. What the hell is this? If the first hand of the round is a single 6, destroy it and create a spectral card. Well, I want to play you on another run. Mail-in rebate holographic. No thanks. You know what? I should buy this. Just in case, because I have the money for it. No thank you to that. We already had this exact card with the foil stamp on it. 1.5 multiplicative malt. I don't think we have room for it. Yeah, I need the base malt from Half Joker and Supernova for these to be valuable. And then what is this? Diamonds? No. World doesn't help me. Neptune doesn't help me. Misprint doesn't do anything. Fortune Teller isn't invested enough in. And then that's probably the last thing. Yeah, there's no point in re-rolling. So we got Hallucination, which is no good. And a Polychrome not discovered. And it would have been great if I had all that money. But I have no room for this. All right, let's go see if we can beat the boss. Okay, so we lost Hiker. That's probably the best one we could have afforded to lose. I would love to be able to play this ace, so we're going to do some discards and try and pull another ace here. Let's get rid of the even cards for sure. You're only worth 3. You guys are already a pair. You have a little bit of goodies, but you don't work with odd Todd, so let's get rid of these, see if we can pull another ace. No. Let's lose the 6 and the jack and one of the 7s. No reason to hang on to this, right? Playing it doesn't get me anything. And it only has 7 chips. Okay. Game is not giving me what I need. Let's get rid of the 7, the 6, and the 3. No, let's do the 7s as well. Okay, there's my ace. Thank you very much. Let's see how this does. Hey, finally! Yes! Looks like I've taught you well. I taught myself, you snarky little jerk. There we go, finally. 4 runs it took me to beat this deck. That was a pretty solid run, I think. Pretty fun. Glad to have you guys here for it. Best hand, 116, single hand. Beat the Crimson Heart boss. 32 pairs played, 108 cards, discarded 31, purchased 42, rerolled 15 times. 9 new discoveries. Let's see what our unlocks are. Win a run without playing a straight. X3 malt if hand contains a straight. Sell a total of 50 cards. What is this? Upgrade the level of the first discarded poker hand each round. Ooh, how does that work? Okay. And it looks like that's it. Damn, okay. So next run, now that we've beaten the Nebula deck, is going to be the Ghost deck. Spectral cards may appear in the shop. Start with a Hex card. Adds Polychrome to a random Joker, destroys all other Jokers. Okay, okay. Pretty nice. That's going to be it for the stream today. Thank you guys for sticking around, giving me your advice, chatting with me as I played through, and witnessing my victory over the Nebula deck. I'd like to throw shout outs to the folks in the chat today, including Paul, Nuxvub. Who else was in here? Lennox. Shaxilol. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody who said something. Also, and Gorilla Wolf was here. Thanks to anyone watching now or the VOD in the future. Hope you enjoyed this run. My victory over the Nebula deck. We'll be back tomorrow with the Ghost deck. Until then, as always, take care. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye for now.